Hello and welcome to episode 7 of our South Africa campaign. In the last episode, we recovered our economy from our independence war. As you can see, our GDP here went absolutely down. It's in a straight line, essentially, once we left the British market when we got our independence, and we are slowly but surely trying to get back up to the point that we were at. What we want to do today is make more money by war, which usually will make you lose money, but these two states right here, Transvaal and Orange, have, well, gold. Lots and lots of gold. There's 12 gold fields here, and there are 16 gold mines here that are not being used. And let me tell you, that is a lot of money. That's 500 minting per level. That doesn't include if we add in whatever they're called, the atmospheric or condensing engine pumps. That will give us even more minting from it, which will help us recover from this debt, because we do have 1.5 million debt, so we do need to find a way out of that. One thing we need to do, we need to build up an arms industry. I think one will probably be fine. I'm going to be honest with you. How much does it actually give us here? It'll be 25 small arms. No, we're going to need 2 then. So we'll build 2 arms industries. Let me redo that one more time. Make sure that those have priority, because we need to go in and switch up our production methods. We need mobile artillery. I haven't been paying for them because I didn't need them because I was under the British. But now that we are independent, we need to be able to fund our military. And that's going to mean building up these arms industries. Okay, let's go ahead and let some time pass. So our main problem here is going to be that there are other powers that are interested in South Africa, including the British, the Spanish, the Portuguese, the Italians, and the French. Those are the ones that are going to cause us issues. Because all it takes is for one of these 2 tiny, insignificant states to promise one of those great powers an obligation, and we're kind of screwed. But as I said, it's only really one. Some things depend on that, though. If it's only France that joins, France can't actually send their troops here. They don't have a way to do that, I believe. I believe that's how that works. They don't have any immediate access. I mean, they could try naval land, and they would. I can't stop them. But they wouldn't get a border. If the English join, or the British, then they will have a border, because there's Zulu here. And I don't know how we deal with that. It'd be bad, but we would try. We would try our best. And if Portugal joins, I'm, not too worried. I don't know what the Portuguese are running right now as for their military. They're running line infantry with shrapnel artillery. I don't think I have shrapnel artillery yet. I do not. I'm running skirmish infantry, but I'm not with shrapnel infantry, or artillery, which is actually kind of a big deal. That is a huge amount of damage that I will not have that they will. So that's something that we're going to have to keep in mind here. Now, where's Botswana? Yeah, it's up here. Right. I don't really care if there's not access up there right now. Not enough people and resources are necessary to overdo that. No beer, no vote. 30% momentum added to the Communist Party, or 10% momentum to the Communist Party, minus 10% momentum to the Free Trade Party. Well, who's in which one? The Communist Party are the armed forces, and the Free Trade Party are the industrialists. I mean, I don't like either of these options, I'm not going to lie. But, we weaken the industrialists a little bit, and unfortunately make the armed forces a little bit stronger. It would be nice to get them to like me a lot for these upcoming wars, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen, unfortunately. We also need to go through and make sure all of our ports are fully built up. We need more convoys for trading. Yes. Okay. Looks like France and Portugal are actually at war right now, which means I would love to go to war, but we can't. We can't until like August. Or probably like a month or 2 before August, because that's when our stats will be reset. Other than that, we are slowly but surely recovering. We are building things up, trying to get our market prices a little bit better. We are importing grain from Great Qing. We're using 674 convoys, getting 1.6 thousand grain as we try and get everything up to snuff here. Because we have censorship, we can actually get the Social Democratic Party 20% momentum. To the trade unions, or I can give them 10%. You're a pacifist right now. You're anti-slavery. You endorse universal suffrage. Okay. Yeah, you know what? Let's give them a 20% boost. Let's get the trade unions in a little bit more power. Dangerous. You know, it could be dangerous to do that. Sometimes they are not the biggest fans of government, perhaps, but we'll see how it goes. All right, we need another couple of iron mines here. Yeah, let's go ahead and build 2 more iron mines up to even that price out a little bit. And then we have wood. Oh boy. Wood, wood, wood. I think the only way, well, I guess it's here. And then build a railway up. In order to get more wood, I think we're going to need to go and also do some more war, believe it or not. There's a decent amount of wood here, but I'm thinking more Madagascar in the Marina Kingdom. They have lots of logging camps and coal and whaling stations and population. Actually, they don't have that much population here right now. Usually they have more than that. Must be having some issues. That's okay. All right, look at that. The Social Democratic Party popping up with 42% of the vote. Well, they're all in government anyways. Do I want to kick the intelligentsia out to increase legitimacy? I don't know. I kind of like the cheaper society tech costs. I don't really want to alienate them at all. I think we'll just leave things how it is. Don't rock the boat. Also, it is August, so let's go ahead and go after you. We're not going for puppet. We are directly conquering here. Transvaal and a bunch of people may get involved. Let's take a look at their diplomacy. So no one really cares about Oranje. As for Transvaal, no one really cares about them either, which means every great power will join. That is what that means. So let's go ahead and confirm. Now, I would assume that Oranje is going to join Transvaal. It seems to be what happens. No one here is looking like they want to join either side for free, but we will see what happens when it comes to obligations given and such. Hopefully they just back down. Let's go ahead and not mobilize, actually. I don't want to make it look like a threat. And there they are. There's the French. And I was incorrect. France is sending 113 battalions. What did you offer them? An obligation. Great. Wonderful. Great. Yep. All right. Any great power want to back me up? No, they don't want an obligation from me. Has no use. But for whatever reason, France has an obligation reason for Transvaal. Not sure what that is. We are going to back down. But I'm going to make France keep paying for these troops as long as possible. Because I can't beat France. Just straight up. France says no, apparently. And keep in mind, we were friendly, by the way. We're cordial. We're friendly. But this, you know, person with 7 battalions and 3.15 GDP is more important than me, I suppose. Because of reasons. Yeah, and here they are. If the French took longer to get here, then maybe we could have pulled it off or we could have conquered it in time. But they have not, so we are going to have to back down. And then we're going to instantly just go and try and conquer this state. And we'll see if we can get a little bit luckier. And I will immediately mobilize all generals. And we will send him to the front, I think. Yep, I just want to scare him. I want to scare him into backing down as fast as possible. Okay, and there's Italy joining. Again, great powers will just join anything. Be for an obligation, for whatever reason. We have solved the case of the Ripper clapped in irons. We got the bastard plus 10% authority, which is good because I'm a little negative on my authority right now. Let's grab breech loader artillery, kind of important. Doesn't look like Italy's sending troops yet, which is good. I'm not going to ask for anything from Italy because I don't actually want to be fighting Italy. Believe it or not. Believe it or not, I'd rather not do that. Now, losing money to Transvaal, not that big of a deal. Like, yeah, I mean, we're losing 8.8 to them, but we will gain our monies back through these gold mines here. And then hopefully that will help us also build up our military a little bit to where we can take them on. And then hopefully, you know, the French don't join. But don't worry, guys. We're back to being as friendly as you can be. A desirable ally. That's what we were. We were a desirable ally for the French, and yet they joined against us in a war against this person who have neutral relations. I'm not sure how that works or why, but And they have line infantry. They upgraded their troops. I'm pretty sure that they had irregulars. Or maybe I was thinking of these guys. Yeah, these guys have irregulars. These guys have line troops. It's fine. We should be able to break through here. Why? Like, we have skirmish infantry and artillery, so I'm not sure how we're losing these battles in any way. In quite literally any way. Okay, there we go. That's better. I have the tech. So we just kind of need the rolls as well. Why am I making so much money? Oh, because I'm not building. I make a lot of money when I'm not building. But never stop building, so. Let's see, what do we need? We need glass. Glass is important for building and such. So where do I have my glass production? Right here. Sell orders, 123. Buy orders are 200. This gives us another 30 glass. Let's build 3. Actually, do I have lead anywhere? No. No. Okay, fair enough. Let's buy 3 more glass factories, please. Beautiful. This battle has slowed to a crawl. Let's go ahead and win it and start the occupations. Thank you. There we go. Now we just need one more somewhat decent battle. Why is my offense so low? I don't know. I don't know. I feel like it should be higher. Maybe I'm just used to playing with higher tech militaries. But, like, we have skirmish infantry, so I'm not sure what exactly is going on here. Oh, that would do it. That would, in fact, do it. I do not have the resources to give my troops what they need. That would cause some problems, wouldn't it? Yeah, so we got to import ammunition from somewhere, even if it's at a loss after this war. This part, though, that's easy. I can switch that over there, and all of a sudden we are producing artillery, and our troops will actually be decent now. But the problem of munitions, we're going to have to build a munitions plant and then import sulfur, I think. Which is a bit of a scary proposition, because I don't know who's going to want to give us sulfur. Speed of train robberies have been committed by daring gangs all across Botswana, threatening law. Yeah, we'll do that. I can't afford to give up more authority. I'm already losing a lot. I can give up this consumption tax on liquor. That'll help increase our standard of living as well. Alright, so it looks like we're going to win this war, and then we're going to go crazy developing this. I will delete literally every other building here to get everyone inside these gold mines. Do not doubt that. These universities, gone. Furniture manufacturing, gone. Livestock ranches, gone. I need the gold. Fairfax Cross of the Armed Forces is rapidly gaining popularity among the people. The radical socialist message of equality it espouses is proving especially appealing to the lower class. Great. Alright, there we go. So we are out of that war. Go ahead and start incorporating that immediately. It'll only take 2 years to incorporate. And I really hope, really hope you guys didn't think I was kidding. Close. And then literally build 16 gold mines. Literally do it. This is going to get so much migration attraction. Right now it's super low from turmoil and such. But once these gold mines get up and the standard of living just skyrockets, people are going to want to move to here, which is good as long as hopefully it's from around the world and not just from my own territory, as that would be a little disappointing. All right, so we're going to wait for this munition plant to build. We need to get these 2 gold mines up as well, and that should help fix our troop problems. I don't know how we're going to deal with this. It would be nice if someone would take on... Actually, we're out of debt. We are going to be out of debt now. Raising concerns. The armed forces are concerned that the industrialists are in. Giving you -1 gets you close to material waste, but I kind of want you to get a little weaker. I'm not too interested in the Communist Party becoming strong at this moment in time. Later on, we may consider it, but right now, I don't think that would go too well for us. All right. So when is our truce done? Truce is done in 1886. Now the good news is Transvaal will not be able to call in another obligation to France. That is a positive. Negative-wise, someone else could just do the same thing. They could do quite literally the same exact thing. Meyerstadt, okay. I am confused. Do I not have any engine production? I do. But, oh, that's ironic. So because we have low amounts of infrastructure here, we can't import the engines. And because there's such low population, there's no one to work the jobs. Well, great news, folks. No one's working on the livestock ranches anymore. Nor is anyone working on the cotton plantations or the bananas. I've got new jobs for all of you. Don't you worry. You will not be without jobs. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Yeah, you're using the condenser engine pump. I can't use explosives because I don't have local sulfur, which would cause issues. Unless you have it? No. Alright, look at that. All these gold mines are up and running, and pop growth is going up quickly. Migration attraction is slowly but surely going to go up, I hope. And these pops that are low on standard of living will very, very quickly switch over to being very, very wealthy. Alright, so lead and explosives. I have to import both of those things. Also upgrade all of you and all of you. We can't go to ironclads yet. Can't afford it. Alright, so I was going to do a thing. And now I can't remember. Trade. So I need to import what? Go here. I need explosives. No one wants to sell explosives. Well, what about lead? Lead I can make happen. 5. Wow. Look at all that lead we could get. That's a problem. That is a very big problem. That's going to really hamper our ability to make ammunition. And we might be stuck in line infantry. Unless I can get a trade agreement with one of the big boys here, then maybe I can just buy the ammunition from them, but I don't see that happening anytime soon. They don't look too thrilled with me. And no one wants to give me well, actually, I can go to here, go to trade import routes, and where are you, sulfur? There you are. It's saying I'm losing money. I don't actually believe that, though. Let's bring in some from the French. I think it's only saying that it's not useful because I'm not using it. Let's build a chemical plant here. Yeah, because no one wants to import this. Yeah. Oh man. What am I bringing this in from the Italians? At a loss. I bring it in at a loss. Effects on imports. I could even protect domestic supply, encourage exports. I mean, either way, it doesn't matter what I do. So does that give this enough to run? Barely. We're like just getting by, and it's not enough to give us what we need. If we like really mobilized everything, it would not be enough to get us what we need. But it's gonna have to do for now. Because that's just the way it is. Oh, also, all of their gold fields expired, and it's now all gold mines, so they can't afford anything. They are going to quickly die. Very quickly die. Meanwhile, our economy is now better than it ever has been. Part of that's probably just because we have 7 gold mines, but hey, I'll take it. Look, we're getting 10,000 minting from here. We're putting all that money right back into the gold mines. And let's go ahead and throw down a construction sector here. Yeah, just so it builds a little bit faster, a little bit more efficient that way. And if we look at our decrees at road maintenance, let's switch it over here. You want to be switching your road maintenance around to wherever you're constructing a lot, because it gives you 10% state construction efficiency, which is very strong. And you don't really want to rely on it for market access. See, I've done that here, and that's a mistake. What I need to do is build a railway in order to offset that. Then I also need to build another engine there. Now, look at this trade center. Trade center is doing very well. Unproductive trade routes. It's just sulfur right now because I'm technically not using it. But that's okay, actually. You can bring in some from the French market. Let's do that. And then lead. Let's go ahead and bring in some from the French market as well. Then we're going to need to build up some important things here, like government buildings. Let's go ahead and build 3 more government buildings up just to do that. That means the price of paper is going to need to go down. But the price of paper is super high because... Okay, I'll do that. What's this? Brunei. Oh, I want to say annex Brunei. Okay, not my problem. It's high because we don't have a lot of wood. Price of wood is super, super, super duper high right now. Go ahead and build 2 logging camps here. Also incorporate that. Shortage of clippers in our market as well. Why? Is someone buying them? Nope, we just need to make another one. Okay. Is what it is. Go ahead and build that out. Like, yeah, our economy is stronger, but the potential for our economy is way, way weaker this way. But that's okay. All right, is our truce almost up? 1886. 2 years. 2 years. And then we can get our revenge. Low market access in Cape Colony and in Weierstadt. Okay, go ahead and get... subsidize this railway. I think that's the problem. I'm not subsidizing it. I should be subsidizing all my railways. In fact, make sure I am, please. Okay, cool. It's important that you do that. Otherwise, they won't be hired, and then you won't have the infrastructure, and then things will go bad. And that's not a good thing. Ooh, okay. So we're going to run out of people here. Problem solved. Get rid of the coal mine. I actually don't mind this university being here. It helps our innovation a little bit. Though we don't really get our tech through innovation. It's mostly through like tech spread. But every little bit counts. And since I don't have to rebuild it, it's fine. Play for power leader of the rural folk. No. They're unhappy. Well, they're about to become even more unhappy. I don't want them in government. Plus, it gets them away from this agrarianism shenanigans. Which I would rather not deal with. Okay, improve relations with Great Britain. We're currently at 36. We're mutually improving our relations. That's a good sign that maybe we can get some kind of trade going with them. Criminal organizations are operating in Cape Colony. Yeah, we can afford that for now. That's fine. And let's go ahead and build a couple more barracks. Not that I can really afford them. Like, not manpower or money-wise, just resource-wise. It is what it is. Alright, looks like we're actually good here. Do I want to subsidize this? Let's see how much it costs me to subsidize. Actually, no. Let's not. Let's not. I think it's okay. As long as it's keeping the price of ammunition low, I am cool with it. Alright. Production-wise, electrical capacitors is cool, but we aren't really investing hard into electricity stuff yet. Wow, we really went hard on our society tech. We're already down to level 4. Is there anything here that I really need? In international exchange standards sounds kind of good. Taxation capacity. No. I think we just go for electrical capacitors here. Just so we can move on to the tier 4 stuff. Because there's some decent stuff here. I need to look in the world for access to sulfur and access to lead. So Sokoto, we have some up here in Arabia for lead. We have some in Indonesia for lead as well. Same thing here. The odds of me being able to get in here, though, without getting rolled by some bigger power is high. And I'd have to build a navy. That is problem number 1. I would need a navy. And I do not have one. Nor do I really want to build one. Because that's going to increase the price of wood. And that's already a limited resource that we have. All right, cool. So this is making us 22,000. That's literally our entire economy is those gold mines right there. So let's not lose that province. Yeah, that would be bad. That would be very bad for us. All right, English Valley, it's fine. Our economy is the 15th largest in the world. I wonder if we can even get up to the top 10 here. It's going to be tricky. Very tricky. We'll send some over to Pontiac. Send some to the Italian market. Look at that, 25. They really want that tea. And then we're getting our government buildings coming online, which should offset the bureaucracy cost problems. How are our ports looking? Ports are maxed out. We only have 2. Now we could. What's our steel production looking like? Pretty weak. We could switch over into steamships. More coal, more fabric, more wood, more engines, more steel. Less clippers, more steamers. You know what? Let's do that. Let's do it from a better spot, though. Also, shrapnel artillery. It does... Oh, no, we can't. We don't have the ammunition for that. Well, let's try it. Let's try and see. We're going to switch... Oh, this costs ammunition as well. Oh, no, it's all coming together. Oh, boy. We're going to go up to monitors. Yeah, but more importantly, we're going to go up to industrial ports here. To make sure that we switch over our fishing wharves to steam trawlers. Don't forget this. Otherwise, you're going to... All of your fishing wharves are going to absolutely tank in profitability. Also go up to there. That's fine. Okay. So let's see how that affects everything here. We should... Are we out of population here? Oh, boy. Oh, boy. We are running out of pops, folks. We are running out of pops. So don't build these 5. Don't do that. You have a shortage of these? Oh, yeah, because people aren't working here. Well, they should now. They should be kind of working themselves out. Why am I using sugar here? Oh, because I'm using pot stills. Yeah, let's stop using the sugar. No, because that makes the groceries too cheap. That's fine. We can downsize this in order to make groceries a little bit better. And then make that a little bit more profitable. Yeah, our economy's in a weird spot right now. Weird spot. But what that should do is give us more convoys. Actually, we have just sucked up all those convoys immediately. And just started using them. Wow. Wow. Okay. Population-wise, we still have 80,000 peasants here in the Northern Cape. So this is where we're going to want to start developing because we're out of peasants on this coastal province. We could move to this one, though, to be fair. Also, what's the infrastructure here? Okay. Let's go ahead and get rid of that and put that on Northern Cape. Now, what do I need in my market? Coal is a bit expensive. Let's go ahead and build 2 more coal mines. Also, is there anything I can do here to automate things? Mechanized looms, automate. You already have your automation. Rotary valve engine. You do that. Yeah, that doubles the price or the demand for paper. I'm gonna put 2 more in. I'm just trying to make these pops work as efficiently as possible, which does include automation. Rotary valve engine. Yep, do the same thing here. Build another one. Overall, I think this is better for us. Let's go ahead and start making some explosives here, and then we will stop importing all explosives. There we go. So we'll make our own explosives. Makes them a little bit too expensive. What if I mean, it doesn't matter how high I go. I see pops to slot into these jobs. That's just the way it is. Nation of knowledge? Sure, we'll take another university. And we can now drop our taxes back down to a regular level, and we should start getting some more loyalists because of that. We can also pay a higher government wage. Oh. Yeah, no wonder why we were getting rolled in that war. My military wages were absolutely zero. Yeah, that would cause problems. That would cause a lot of problems. Yeah. Yeah. Huh. Glad I fixed that. Now, we don't actually need this much hardwood production. Let's go ahead and switch this over. Should even out those prices a bit. And hopefully make that a little bit more profitable. Now, our truce here ends in November. You know what? We'll go a little bit longer today. And we'll try and get this war done. But if it looks like it's going to turn to something big, then we may call the episode at that point. But for now, oh, look at that. We have one flotilla in reserve. I do. Okay. Well, then we need to go to military shipbuilding. Maybe not. The price of steamers going up is not worth the cost. Not worth the cost, I don't think. I mean, I'm gonna have to build a second one. Can I export these to anyone for high monies? I sure can. The British market, the French market, the Spanish market. They all want ironclads. And I am more than happy to give them a couple. Yeah, that's fine. Though the price of engines is, once again, very high. Very high. That's really all we can do over here for now. Unless I can get some people to join over here. Doesn't look like that's possible. So, what do we need to do in our market now? We'll keep it on pause just so we keep moving through. Price of glass. Is someone buying glass from me? Because it feels really high for the price of glass. I won't lie. Nice! People are migrating to here. Huge. Huge, huge, huge. Alright. Let's build glassworks. We'll build 3 of them. You gotta be careful. We gotta be careful. We do not have a lot of pops. We only have 11.3k pops here. You go ahead and shut down the agriculture. Yeah, that's fine. I don't know why you're not making a full profit. Weekly expenses. Okay, well there's that. Steam powered threshers, sure. Steam powered threshers, sure. Electric fences, we might want to consider getting some power up for that. We could also go for more rail transportation on everything. It does mean that we're going to need to upgrade our railroads, though. Where's someone that has a lot of available infrastructure? You. And switch them over to having, like, steel passenger cars. Because that'll give an extra 120 infrastructure. And hopefully that brings the price of infrastructure in our entire market back down. Should be kind of useful. Price of explosives is too high. That's because the price of sulfur is also too high. We can buy some from the Brits and from the Italians. Let's do that. Then let's switch this over to... Oh man, I don't know. Because right now we're not actually using sulfur in this process. Well, any more than we have to. But like, I need more explosives. Unless I can import them directly, I can actually. Let's get some from the Italians. Which reminds me, what is our current law on mercantilism? Do we want to go to protectionism? Not really, no. Because I don't want to protect. I want them to give me stuff. War profiteering? No, we can't stop making our guns. Sorry. Alright, we conquered this state. 13.9 infamy. You still owe France an obligation. You do. So France, hypothetically speaking, should not get involved in this war. Okay? Great Britain is genial to me. They consider us a desirable ally. So they also should not join against us in this war. Hypothetically. Hypothetically speaking. But when this goes over, and they turn fearful, and they bring some great power to their side, it's going to be sad. Luckily, if we have to back down, it's only a humiliate. But the longer we go, the more confident I become that they're not actually going to get any backup. Let's go ahead and send our troops to the front line. And make sure that we are building. Building. Build another railroad here. because this place is out of luck, I think, on... Well, we got 33,000 peasants. Let's build up 3 more coal mines. And the glass factory is being employed. And hopefully that gives us a little bit better. It brings the price of glass back down just a smidge. Just a little bit, maybe? All right, come on. You're fearful. Back down. Thank you. Look at that. Okay, South Africa is looking better and better. And you know what? I just remembered what tech we should be going for. It is not electrical capacitors. It is absolutely malaria prevention. Actually, we will finish electrical capacitors. It's almost done. But next episode, we're going to get malaria prevention, which I should have been going for already. And we're going to try and get all of this colonized. I would like, if possible, to own the entire Southern Africa region before we call it a series. At least for the most part. Obviously, there's some weird parts here that are parts of different states. And, you know, we'll get as close as we can to the borders. But I would like to get that. That would be my goal. Our economy is currently 12th largest in the world. It'd be cool to get up on the top 10 GDP as well. But that is going to do it for today. I'd like to thank you all for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.